On this episode of Infowars News Blitz, a GOP lawmaker called Eric Holder a criminal, TSA Harasses a stroke victim, and Rand Paul says that we need guns on airplanes. That and a lot more, so stay tuned! Okay, first, this is the first article of the day here. It's an article written by Blanton Boulderlin, or something, I don't know. The title is called GOP Suggests Eric Holder Should Be Thrown in Jail. To his face, as the title says. There is a video here too, which I will play audibly. But anyway, I'm going to sign off and do that. Anyway, the article says here that Texas Republican Congressman Blake Folderpunt refuses to ask Eric Holder questions during a Judiciary Committee hearing Tuesday, saying that the Attorney General should be thrown in jail for ignoring congressional subpoenas instead of testifying before Congress. Well, he should, but you don't tell that to a freaking criminal. I mean, he's above the law. Anyway, I am committed to maintaining to the constitutional balance of power and the authority of this branch. This legislative branch has Frentold said, and I just don't think it's appropriate that Mr. Holder be here. Well, basically, folks, as I said, I'm gonna play the link here for you. So there you go.
I'm committed to maintaining the constitutional balance of power and the authority that this legislative branch has. And I just don't think it's appropriate Mr. Holder be here. If an American citizen had not complied with one of the Justice Department subpoenas, they would be in jail, not sitting here in front of testifying. But I realize there are questions to be asked, and I'll yield the remainder of my time to Mr. Gowdy.
Well, you heard the entire 30-minute clip here. Basically, and I do mean it as well, Holder's a crook. I mean, basically, he is an absolute crook, and basically he should be thrown in jail. He shouldn't even be there right now. And trust me, we need to stand behind people like this too. And believe me, I stand right behind this GOP people like politician. Trust me, he got my vote literally in the bag. But we really need to stand behind politicians like Rand Paul and this senator here who just called him a straight-out criminal to his face, and he shouldn't be here right now. He should be in jail for this stuff. And basically, because all the good people that are in the system aren't doing anything or aren't speaking out is because basically they've set a chilling effect. And basically if we don't do something about this, it'll set the president that basically they can do whatever the heck they want. I mean, that doesn't seem fair now, does it? Anyone here agree? That Holder be put in prison? Well, the TSA is at it again, harassing more people and whatnot. This time, they are now harassing a muted woman. The article is written by Steve Watson, and the title is called TSA Harasses Stroke Victim Demands Mute Woman Talk to Screeners in Order to Fly Plane. Well, this is a crazy thing to do. Underneath, it says agent refused to let disabled woman fly because she can't say her own name. Well, that's dumb, if you ask me. Anyway, the article starts as such. What kind of security threat is a wheelchair-bound stroke woman who is unable to talk or write? Apparently a big one if TSA screeners at Los Angeles International Airport are to be believed. Sherry White was attempting to fly with her sister to Phoenix recently, but was barred from doing so by TSA agents, said about forcing her mute sister to try to talk in order to clear security lines. The article goes on to say that a third sister in Arizona had already contacted the TSA to alert them that Heidi was due to travel through LAX and asked what she needed to do to ensure the trip went smoothly. A TSA spokesperson says that agency has a program in place for disabled people and admitted that the incident was regrettable, but can't refrain from pinning some of the blame on the family. Wait, what? Some of the blame on the family? Are you crazy? The woman can't talk. A, B, technically they're well, B, I don't have a B, but basically that's just A right there. I mean, basically, they're still trying to harass us all. I mean, basically, I'm not kidding. They just keep attacking people's rights left and right. Right, they're meant to basically break our will or whatever. Trust me. I mean, basically, the government thinks they're God or whatever, and basically, everybody should stop complying. I mean, basically, I don't even know what to say. I mean, basically, children, diapers, ripping out colostomy bags. I mean, really, folks, when will we not start complying with this? Truly, when will we not start complying with this? An article written by A.W.R. Harkins, which is affiliated from Byte says that basically Rand Paul said that we need guns in 100% of airplane cockpits. I mean, the article was on Breitbart. It was also, which Breitbart linked from to the political website. So basically, it was almost like Breitbart picked it up and then Politico got it there. So basically, it's the first. So basically, Politico got it first, then Breitbart picked it up, and now Infowars now is also picking it up as well. The article says that speaking on April 10th, Rand Paul says that we need guns 100% in our cockpits of American flights. He also goes on to say that he's also introducing a bill in which to have 100% of American pilots armed because he thinks it's very cost-effective way deterring terrorist attacks. In fact, he thinks it is the most cost-effective way to deter another attack on our planes. Basically, I don't know, those people are 2 minutes here, and it's already like 1:30 here, so I'm gonna keep going. Yes, he's right. They need to be trained and armed to teach on how to use a firearm. I mean, basically, before 9/11, almost all these, people had guns in the cockpits, and now, completely, they don't. I mean, basically, you trust a person to fly a plane, and yet, you don't give them a right to arm themselves to save people. I mean, that's just a joke right there. A complete utter joke, and it shows how the nanny state is actually trying to scare us all, just to keep us safe, when the fact is they're not. Well, that's all the articles I have for you today. If you'd like to learn more about these articles, please go to the links below and go to Infowars.com, where you can find hundreds and hundreds of articles all about this story and many others. This is the Infowars. I'm Infowars. Signing off. Bye-bye.